What makes the world stop turning? Is it the touch of your skin? I couldn't be further from you, but you're still right here. I caught a plane to Portland for a few days' work. My heart stays heavy on you, and you're on my shirt. All the in-between keeps us on our feet through the day and day and the dreams. We'll find our ordinary, the hope we carry. Some days feels like a burden, but this blood inside our veins was paid for with purpose. There's a ghost in these bones and it's willing my soul. I feel it like a fire, to let my love pour over you, darling. It's my one desire. All the in-between keeps us on our feet through the day and day and the dreams.
Hi, welcome back to Shawnee Hills Workshop. Today we are in my favorite part of our yard. There's all kinds of older trees here that are really tall, and there's this maple right behind me that is just a beautiful tree. And today we're going to start building the ultimate tree house for my kids. Now, the part that I'm planning on starting working on today is more like a deck that just happens to be around a tree, but it's going to be the first level, and it's the first part. So we'll get started on that, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Let me know what your thoughts are, things you'd like to see on it. Put a comment below. I've thought about maybe a bridge as an entrance, a swinging bridge. I've thought about, should the second story have a roof on it? Should it just be a deck with railing around it? Should we do a zip line off of it? Should we do a slide? I don't know. We'll leave it up to you guys. Put some comments down there and we'll figure it out. But we'll see what we can get done today.
Some years ain't got much to show. Spend most of my matches back against the ropes. There's a crowd looking on. What do you wanna see? Been throwing fights.
This is gonna be some really fun digging with all these roots.
I need to win one. Get me back on my feet, a strong footing to give my punches some heat, instead of all this shadow boxing. Nothing comes easy, and if it does, it comes cheap. Like a bottom shelf bourbon, all the lies that I tell through my teeth. There's a fire in my eyes, and I wanna watch it burn. Kill the man that I was and send the ashes to the urn. But I need to win. Get me back on my feet, a strong footing to give my punches some heat, instead of all this shadows.
So this is a perfect example of, ways that the International wasn't able to help me that the Kubota is. we sit there and struggle with that board to get it up, to hold it up, just to tack it in place so we could get these posts parallel to one another. And the tractor was sitting here the whole time. And it didn't occur to me because before the tractor wasn't an option, but now not only is this tractor very very responsive, not jerky, but also I have the forks and I can count on it to start and run. So I'm quick to get it and use it for something simple like this that I would have never used the International for. It makes it so much easier. And I'm thinking now about when I'm putting the joist up, how much easier it's going to be to lift them up with the forks and set them in place. So yeah, it's I'm definitely happy that I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this.
I need to win one, get me back on my feet, a strong footing to get my punches on. I need to win one, get me back on my feet, a strong footing to get my punches on here. I need to win one, get me back on my feet, a strong footing, get my punches on here. Instead of always shadow boxing. So you're leaving, you got your mind made up. Please don't waste all my time. All my friends said that you were bad news, and I was hoping they weren't right. I don't wanna sound too desperate. Maybe it's 'cause of the wine. You know where to find me if you ever find yourself across the state line. Brightest mornings and darkest evenings, you are always on my mind. These haunted hallways that I'm left walking, would you have stayed if I asked twice? And I don't wanna sound too desperate. Maybe it's 'cause of the wine. You know where to find me if you ever find yourself across the state line.
So I'm pretty sure this is going to be episode 105. I'm not 100% sure because I've got so many to edit right now. But assuming that it is, right now I'm going to splice in a screenshot. I'm going to use a random comment generator to pick the winner of the Traxall giveaway. So if your name comes up on the screen, send me a message with your mailing address and I will get that shipped out to you.
And I don't wanna sound too desperate. And maybe it's 'cause of the wine. But you know that it's never a question if you change find me, if you ever find yourself, if you ever find yourself, you know where to find me across the state.
So two things. If you're wondering why I am using nails instead of screwing this together, I know screws are better, screws are stronger, they take longer. This is a tree house. I'm just trying to get it done. But I hadn't planned on hand driving. You know, I've had all my past loads for years. Back when I was a contractor, I used them daily. Now they don't get used very often, and they're just old and they don't work well anymore. Mine quit on me, so I just figured I'd just start hand driving. Just trying to get it done. Don't judge me too much. I'll let you kids decide which limbs we leave and which ones we don't, because it's kind of cool having them low here. Like for a big person, they stink. But if you cut them all out, then you'll lose a lot of the shade. So.
And plus it'll be cool to have like these now. I'm guessing that one probably does need to be.
Had a girl, but he had to let her go. He couldn't give her what she needed most. He fell in love with that steel. No woman's touch could ever make him feel that 20 years lost to the grindstone.
Pretty soon, I'll be calling it a night.
20 more and they broke his heart and his bones. When they let old James Bell go, when they let old James Bell.
Well, it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to get ready and call it quits. I'm going to put 2 or 3 deck boards on tonight, and then I'll get up tomorrow and finish putting down all the deck boards, the rest of the post, and start on the hand railing. If you like this kind of video, click that thumbs up. If you don't like this kind of video, click the thumbs down, but leave me a comment, tell me why, so I can try to get better. Thanks for watching. Griffiths Guitars, if you're watching today, you were talking about a memory from 20 years ago. Something you might not remember from 20 years ago was the deck I built down there in Somerset on that trailer. It was up on the hill. And if you remember, you might remember that I worked from early in the morning to late in the day and built all that deck, the roof, everything in one day. Stairs, the whole thing. Even if you remember all that, the part you probably don't know is the reason why I built that deck, worked so hard that day and so late. My wife's sister had made me a bet that day that if I finished that deck in one day, she would introduce me to her sister. And here we are, getting ready to have our 19th anniversary. So, just thought I would share that memory from 20 years ago. You shouldn't do it if you don't want to be filmed.